hacksaw blade into the jail and hidden it in a book in the law library.
How did you know about that?
Gotten a whole hacksaw blade, just wasn't up to it.
Luckily, one of the prisoners had smuggled dynamite into one of the books in the library. When that didn't work, we decided to use the other book that had a high-powered laser in it.
I started to work on... We knew the guard towers weren't manned at night.
That'd be like the #1 time they should be manned. What do you mean?
It was a chance we had to take.
Yeah, we only look in the guard towers 30 minutes every day from like 3 to 3:30 p.m.
We weren't able to...
After that, we just call it a fucking day. They're not going anywhere.
We have to take our chance.
I like that tattoo you got. Let me see.
Yeah, it looks like Lil Xan now. What's your SoundCloud?
Levi, hey, who's that? Let me stop. I can't move.
Fuck it, just lock him in there. Tell on him and you might get your sentence reduced. I bet the next arc in this anime is he goes on like a strict diet for like a month and then they try again.
Chance of getting through.
Little did we know there was a pit up ahead with sharks underneath it. We could have never planned for this. Yeah, these are real stories. Well, it'd be really boring if they were made-up stories. If I was gonna make up a prison escape, there'd be bombs, fairies, and elves. Not fucking smuggled hacksaw blades in a vent.
I figured that if I covered myself with hair grease, I might just squeeze through the venting.
Well, why not just stop eating so... You're in prison, how are you still fat? Are you smuggling birthday cakes in or something?
With a steel bar, but it would be far too noisy.
Just eat
Then
less.
I had an idea.
I decided to try and get some butter from the kitchen to grease myself up, Ed Nettie style.
Smeared my body with hair grease.
Levi, rub some sunscreen on me, it's gonna be hot outside. Man, this teamwork. It's like a fucking football locker room right now. Pats on the ass, sunscreen, lube up, my god.
The soil was real soft.
This dude couldn't even fit through a fucking ventilation shaft.
Dug a hole big enough to climb.
You're gonna have to dig a hole like halfway to China to get this guy under.
Facebook page that said "Free Levi."
Oh, that's not suspicious. People say that whenever someone goes to jail. It doesn't matter who it was. If Adolf Hitler was arrested today, there'd be a whole hashtag Free Hitler on Twitter. Fucking true crimes lovers. Flicking their bean to serial killers? You kidding me? I wonder what the policies are on interrogations like this in interviews.
Where were you going?
Like, how hard can you go? Obviously, you can't beat them up or anything, but can you make them really uncomfortable? Like, could you just get naked and start touching yourself and say, the only way you make me stop is by telling me the truth or something? I imagine there's got to be codes against it. Well, maybe put guards in the watchtower at night.
He was taken to the sheriff's office.
Could have avoided the whole thing.
Placed into an interview room.
Meanwhile, he's just living in a shitty house. He's starting to pay rent. Re-assimilating into society.
But I knew I had to move on.
So I went back to the prison and got a job as one of the guards. I'm still working there to this day. They have no idea.
While he was eating, I continued to talk to him about
I laced it with truth serum.
Possible destination.
I asked him if he thought I was cute, and he couldn't lie to me.
Burglaries and possession of drugs.
God, he looks like the world's most degenerate porn star. Like that uncle that you never want to see again.
So it's where they put. I learned he gives stock tips to guards for favors.
This one's looking really good.
Who the fuck would take stock advice from a prisoner?
That was one way that he stayed on.
As if the prisoner wants you to make money while you're keeping them there in their shit like that. Oh yeah, you should invest all your money in what is the rubber band animals? Yeah, it's on the come up.
One of the guards he gives stock tips to owes him.
So he gives him a hacksaw and a gun and a bar of soap.
Hold up. Arms up.
The carts we
Is this a Nintendo Switch in your butthole? How many times do I have to tell you?
Ain't gonna be easy.
Which is why we asked one of the guards who I give stock advice to if he could give us a golf cart to traverse it a little bit faster. He said yes. Wouldn't that look a little suspicious?
No one can see what we're doing.
What are the prisoners doing in there? Oh shit, I can't see. They built it like Legos in there.
So we used... The guards can't see us cutting.
How nice of the prisoners to build these battle forts.
Get some peanut butter and smear it on the cut mark.
Why would that work? Hey, you guys having a peanut butter party in here? Why is there peanut butter all over the window? And I wasn't invited. What the fuck? You guys know I love peanut butter.
It's useless.
Luckily, we brought peanut butter with us.
It's the mobile patrol. I pray he doesn't see us.
How would he not see you?
If we're spotted, it's all over.
Unless he's drunk driving or driving with his fucking eyes closed. What the fuck is the point in the mobile patrol? Why even have the fucking ice cream man drive around?
Hopeless.
What is he looking for? Them standing up waving at him? Of course they're gonna be laying down. Why wouldn't he look down? Oh, hello, mobile officer. Yes, I'm trying to break out.
Fences. A couple of seconds after the pop, a guard comes out.
Sounded like prisoners breaking out. Must have been the wind. Well, you don't have to, like,
I'm free.
Hollywood stuntman it. You can just get through casually and not risk the injury. I did a backflip over the fence.
And one of our K9 units had been activated. Within minutes, we...
I love the way they talk about police dogs. It makes them sound like fucking Terminators. The K9 engaged kill protocol and took to the air.
What?
Ooh.
We're at a highway near Enfield.
Ooh, that could have been a really smart play from these guys. I don't know how dogs hunt prisoners, but what if they just stopped and, like, pissed? Like, down the opposite way they were going, you know what I mean? Just really throw them for a loop.
Immediately I started to contact...
Or maybe a dog's nose is, like, fine-tuned enough to know the urine from body. I don't really know. That's a really good... Now that could work. They had so much peanut butter, they should have rubbed it all over themselves so the dogs could never find them. Well, dogs love peanut butter. Maybe they'd find them even faster. I don't really know, but that would have been smart. Do I think I'd be able to successfully escape after watching these? Fuck no. Are you kidding me? The only way I'd even attempt escaping is just sexual favors all the way up the food chain until they just say enough is enough. Let them out.
Look at this. We got 2
Fuck
keys
all
for it.
this.
You take
Run
one, I take
5
one.
miles after cutting 3 gates
I'm
using
afraid
peanut
what
butter and a
Frank will do.
hacksaw.
I'm that no one is hurt.
Oh, you know it'd be a really smart play as well. What if they, you know, they couldn't find a vehicle or anything and they don't want to be violent, so they steal one of, like, the Play and Trade or GameStop mascots' costumes, like the Sonic the Hedgehog full-body costumes, and just hold signs on the street. Everyone ignores those people. Damn, I wonder how far you could get with that strat. They got really lucky, though. The fucking prison guards back at the prison were on, like, easy difficulty. The AI was set to the beginner mode. Fucking mobile transport searchlight cops somehow didn't see them.
Rutan took off running to my right, and Vanderveer took off running.
Well, not the most athletic of escapes, but I guess it's working.
Instinctively.
What was the point in fixing your guns on the door if you weren't gonna shoot them on sight? At that point, why not just have tasers there and tase them when it comes open?
The message that the inmates received out of this, and the message that is sent to them is that, you know, you may leave, you may escape, but we'll get you.
That's not the message you want to send to them. Our prison sucks, and there's a good chance you'll figure out how to escape, but we also might get you if you do.